Disrespect is one of the sharpest weapons people wield against each other. It wounds not the body, but the soul. An insult, a look of contempt, a deliberate disregard for your worth, these things can cut deeply. Yet the Stoic tradition reminds us that the wound does not come from the gesture itself, but from our interpretation of it. The world may deny you respect, but it cannot take away your dignity unless you surrender it. The first truth we must grasp is that respect, when it comes from others, is outside our control. If it depends on their mood, their ignorance, or their malice, it can never be secure. To base your peace on such fragile ground is to live as a slave to the opinions of men. The Stoic, however, anchors his peace within himself. He knows that true respect is born not from the tongues of others, but from the harmony between his actions and his principles. If you act with justice, courage, temperance, and wisdom, you have fulfilled your duty, and no one's disrespect can rob you of your virtue. Consider this: when someone disrespects you, they reveal more about themselves than about you. Their scorn is a mirror of their own disorder, their lack of understanding, their weakness. To take it personally is to mistake the reflection for reality. The philosopher Epictetus taught that when someone insults you, it is their judgment, not your essence, that is exposed. Why then should you let their flawed judgment poison your heart? But does this mean you must accept all disrespect in silence? Not entirely. Stoicism does not demand passivity, it demands clarity. To endure disrespect without being consumed by anger is strength. To respond when necessary with calm reason rather than fury is wisdom. The Stoic does not lash out to demand respect, for forced respect is hollow. Instead, he commands respect through the dignity of his bearing, the steadiness of his character, and the discipline of his actions. There are times when silence is the highest answer. When a fool mocks you, your indifference robs them of triumph. There are other times when a firm word, delivered without malice, is required to protect justice or maintain order. The difference lies in intention. Are you acting from wounded pride, or are you acting from principle? The former enslaves you to the opinions of others. The latter frees you to uphold virtue. Imagine a man walking through a marketplace. One merchant mocks him, another ignores him, a third greets him warmly. If he allows his sense of self to rise and fall with each greeting, he will never know peace. But if he walks with the awareness that his value is rooted in how he lives, not in how others perceive him, then he remains steady. The voices of others become like the wind, passing, shifting, unable to move the mountain of his soul. This discipline requires constant practice. Each time you are met with disrespect, see it as an opportunity to strengthen your inner fortress. Ask yourself, what power does this person truly have over me? They can withhold their words of honor, but can they touch my reason, my integrity, my will? Only if I allow it. The true battle is not with them, but within myself. The Stoics remind us that to live seeking the respect of others is to live in chains. But to live in harmony with your principles is to be free, regardless of applause or scorn. Respect when given is pleasant. When withheld, it is irrelevant. What matters is that you respect yourself by living with virtue. Therefore, when you face people who do not respect you, remember, their judgment is not your essence. Your worth is measured by your character, not their approval. To lose your temper is to give them power. To remain calm is to master yourself. And respond only when reason, not pride, demands it. In the end, the highest form of respect is self-respect. No insult, no disregard, no contempt can reach the man who stands firm in his values. He knows that his dignity is not a gift others can grant or take away, but a truth he carries within. To such a man, disrespect becomes nothing more than noise, passing, powerless, forgotten.